All right, I suppose we should get into some markets, right? Talk about some.
I guess so. There's nothing going on right now or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. It's not
Sure,
like
I'm sure everyone's riding comfortable. They're all confident in the play. They haven't lost any conviction over the last 3 days. I'm sure everyone's fine,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Everybody's good, right? All you guys in the chat, everybody watching live, you guys are fine, right? Oh wait, you're not fine. Oh, so they want to talk about that. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's okay. Don't worry. All right, I understand. On a serious note, I understand these last couple of days have probably been difficult to work through emotionally, especially if you guys had entered the markets relatively recently. You haven't seen a lot of the upside that we had seen since the summertime. So you're not up massive on your positions. And right now you're thinking, oh my goodness, I just put this money into the market. Did I just lose the money? Or is it over? Are we going to still go up? Is this thesis the same? Completely understand it. So don't understand that this is what market makers are trying to do at the open of the year. They're trying to cheat you out of your positions because people over leverage themselves and over position themselves for a bias at the beginning of the year because it's a mental shift. So once the calendar changes, everybody wants to reposition, they want to do new things, and what they end up doing is they over leverage and over position one side or another. So what the market makers do at the beginning of the year is they catch all these people offside, fuck them up, chop them to death, put them below the open, put them above the open, bull trap, bear trap, destroy their positions and see how convicted they are to those positions so that eventually once all those things unravel, the shorts unravel, the longs unravel, those people start to de-risk, exit the market, that's whenever the market makers will go ahead and choose a direction for the year. So we're going to show you the levels on the charts of what we're looking at, why we're not like it's fine. We're still higher time frame bullish on the market. I'm going to show you why. So don't become discouraged because of local price action. It's just the beginning of the year. I mean, what are we 9 days into the year? It's
Yeah.
it's not it's not over. It's just been a week. It happens.
Yeah, and I mean I think we've had is this the since the bull run really started, is this the third real shakeout or is this the second? I think it's the third one.
Yeah, let me
Because I know there was
see.
the FOMC shakeout, and then there was that big wick down that happened like a few weeks before FOMC. Do you remember that?
Yes, yes, I do remember
It was
that.
on that one Thursday.
Yep, December 5th. You're right. Yeah, so two big
Yes.
shakeouts.
So there's two big shakeouts prior to this one. So this is really the third one. So it's like my mentality this morning and the last, yesterday, whenever I was looking at the charts, is that people are going to continue to think it's the last shakeout before the big pump. And people just continue to put themselves back into leverage positions. And it's like the market makers can see how much how much of these coins there is on leverage, like how many people have how many people are playing with leverage, and they're just going to continue to shake them out over and over and over again until eventually people learn their lesson and get burnt two, three, four times. And they say, all right, finally, we're not going to get absolutely cooked if we pump this coin right now
Mm-hmm.
because we finally did enough shakeouts to where these dumbasses will stop doing the same thing and getting burnt.
Right.
Um, I mean, they did it. This is the third time. I don't know how many times people can get burnt on their leverage plays and continue to do it. So I know this is the first real shakeout of 2025. Obviously, we're only 9 days in, but
Yes.
yeah, hopefully some people learn a valuable lesson. They'll stop over leveraging themselves so we can finally fucking send this thing higher.
Yep. Yeah, so this is what we're looking at again on a higher time frame. Let's just look at what the yearly open was for Bitcoin, right? So yearly open would have been right here. Okay. So that's the yearly open on the daily time frame. So now let's go back down to a 4-hour time frame. Okay. So here's exactly what they do, right? It's just market manipulation. You can't get discouraged by something like this. So keep in mind also, I mean, we pumped hard as shit from last summer. Okay. So we do the 7 8 month reaccumulation range. Okay. When you do an 8 month reaccumulation, massive reaccumulation range on an asset like Bitcoin, right after Bitcoin ETFs have been approved, this is not something that should be faded. When you break out of an 8 month reaccumulation range, this thing is going to go much higher for a very long time. Okay. They didn't just spend 8 months reaccumulating for no reason, being the larger market participants. They're not doing that just to send the price up, 30% and then boom, nuked bear market. Nah, not a chance. It's not what happens. So when you have a reaccumulation range that large, you're going to have a pretty fucking massive move to the upside. And all we've done so far is this little move right here. Boom. Okay. That's not a big move, especially not in crypto terms. I mean, from the absolute pico low, if you want to take it from the absolute low, it's fucking, what, you're up 2x. Okay. That's not done. It's not over. You don't just do a 2x on an 8-month reaccumulation range on Bitcoin and then it's over. No, that's not how it works. So we do this relatively small move to the upside, and then essentially all we've done is just created a new reaccumulation range before we move up higher. So if you look, we created this range up here that we've had drawn out for a while, and this is the exact range that's playing out. There's nothing here that says, oh, something's broken, something's wrong. We're still within this range. So what they did is, okay, they create the top of the range. There's this wick down that you were talking about, Logan, from Thursday the 5th. They knock out all these leverage traders. Okay, boom, they liquidate them, come back up. Okay, we set this bull trap. So everybody thinks we're breaking out now. So this is 108,000 right up here. All the bulls get really bullish. They open up long positions. They all get wrecked because then we set this bull trap and then boom, we nuke all the way back down into this range. Okay, so this was the second big shakeout, right? After FOMC. FOMC happens, we get this move, boom, fucking nuke all the way down here towards the bottom of the range. Okay, we start consolidating again, come back down to the bottom of the range again here on December 30th. This one didn't feel like a big shakeout because we were already down here. Okay, now we get moved up, and then on the yearly open, so this is what they're doing one more time, is they now on the yearly open have the price slowly move up. So everybody's getting excited. People who are bullish opening up longs. People who are bullish are, obviously purchasing altcoins, purchasing Bitcoin, etc. They're getting really bullish right here. Price is going up. They're getting more bullish. We reclaim the mid-range. We're getting more bullish. And then what do they do? What?
They opened up a long, and the market makers opened up a schlong to fuck them out of the market.
Right, and just fucking nuke them. And that's what happens. They build it up all the way up here after the January open. You're not going to get a free ride to the upside on the yearly open. So I have the line marked out right here. What did they do? This is not an accident. Look where the price came down to. Each wick came down below the yearly open to liquidate these people who have long positions, who have spot positions where they're over leveraged, etc. They nuked the price down in here to liquidate these people, and then look what happened. If we do on a shorter time frame, some of these candlesticks will be closing below. So they come down, they break below the yearly open, and then what do? We reclaim the yearly open. Now we might have some more fuckery here over the next day or two, but soon this is going to resolve to the upside. So they were just creating this whole move to get people super bullish so that they could do woo and nuke them out. So,
Bless you.
Thank you. So again, it's not like I'm not freaking out. This is normal. This is what you're expecting to happen. You just have to have the conviction that long term, over the next 3 to 4, 5 months, that we're still going to get that alt season that we're playing for.